How's it going, Teal Boys? It is week 3, and we've got to go on the road at a angry 0-1 Clemson. And now, before we get into that, obviously we have our recruiting, but we're going to make a quick little change here. Let's go to our house rules, and we're actually going to make things a little bit more difficult for us. Where is our, that's game rules. Here it is, our running back ability. We're going to drop it by 5. We won't touch the run blocking. It's already about as low as we can put it. So we'll see if that makes things maybe a little bit better for us. And let's go ahead and see what we can do recruiting-wise. Now, at the end of last week, we added a couple guys onto the board. We need to scout them now. And I'm curious to see if they're any good. They look decent. Tackle guard and another tackle on their overalls before scouting. Atari Thurman goes up. That's kind of an interesting first name. David Woods goes up to a 73, and Tim Stevens goes down to a 68. But that's not a bad pickup, even for Tim at 68 overall. The question is really just going to be, is there a good chance for us to pick these guys up? Doesn't look like it will be possible from Tim Stevens. David Woods could be doable. And how about Atari Thurman? Just outside that range. So we can now, I guess, come through here and figure out points. We'll be taking points away from a decent amount of these recruits and then offering some scholarships and moving them further down the board. So we'll go through here. Bottom of the board, we'll just start removing some players because obviously some stuff isn't going to work. Atari Thurman will come off the board. So will Tim Stevens. But David Woods looks like that's, maybe possible. So we'll add him, see if we can fight against Baylor, Texas Tech, basically a lot of Big 12 schools. And then we'll just continue to look around. Travis Mansfield has been getting the full points, but isn't going anywhere. So he'll come off the board, and I'll just go through and do a lot of this until we figure out what's going to be possible for us to pick up. All right, so I've dropped the numbers down a bit. A lot of guys off the board, and now we can offer some scholarships this week, starting with Neil Boone, 77 overall linebacker. We're in the lead with him. 3-star guy from Pulaski, Tennessee? I don't know, he's from Tennessee. We'll give him the offer. Maurice Dingle, this wide receiver, he's 69 overall. He's got a lot of memey things going for him. He's going to get it. The Medford, Massachusetts man. Eugene McNeil, a lot of guys from Ohio, 68 overall defensive tackle. Josh Gunn already has one. Tom West, see another decent player, 67 overall, free safety from South Carolina. We've got no more points left, but a couple guys that we will be offering scholarships to: Wendell Whitlock, David Burke, basically all of this. And as you can see all the way up at the top, only 27 guys currently on the board. And we're in a decent position to pick a lot of them up, just in terms of points. And some of these guys really, really good. Imagine if we got somebody like Roger Reed. That could be potentially program changing. So we'll just go ahead and make sure that we are doing enough for these guys. And I'll go ahead and fill the rest of the board out. But let's take a look at ESPN. Alrighty, how about the top 25? I think that we might have taken a little look at this last week, but we'll just double check, or we'll refresh ourselves on what games are being played this week. We saw, again, a couple top 10 teams lose, including, I think, the biggest loss being probably like a number 7 Oregon losing to an unranked Wyoming. But, we've got 4 and 5 in Georgia and North Carolina playing. USC's playing a ranked Cal. So that's a chance for some big top 10 losses. And then, just outside the top 10, TAMU, Tennessee playing. And, of course, we are playing Clemson, who starts the season 0-1. And I am very, very worried for this. Clemson gets A-pluses across the board on their rankings. This is not looking good. We do beat them in a couple of stats, but, I mean, it's just not great. And they played Georgia, who's number 4 and 2-0, so that was their one loss, and they lost it by 3. It doesn't look good for us. I'm gonna say I'm not super optimistic. We have a close win against now 0-1 We're still 0-1 Kansas State, and in 0-2 Georgia State we beat by 6, so I'm scared. We just don't want to have like half of our team die to injuries, but let's just try to get through this one, I guess. We are going to wear the all-white uniforms just in case we need to surrender. It'll be pretty easy to do that. And Clemson, you know, being updated, has a bunch of options. Kind of tempted to give them the purple. That's a fun combination. We could go all orange as well, though. What about something that is just like a little bit weird, maybe? Do we go orange, orange, purple? I don't really like that. Let's go with the purple jerseys. Why not? They're fun. They're new added to the game. We might as well see them. 99 overalls across the board compared to our low 80s. This is going to be a rough one. Alrighty, here we are in Death Valley. What can we get done? Going with tails on the coin toss. We will win. We're going to elect to kick this one off. I just feel like getting the ball at halftime is going to be massive. And so hopefully the defense can start us off pretty well on this one. Biscardi putting it out of the back of the end zone. And the defense is going to have to defend for 75 yards against Trevor Lawrence and the rest of the Clemson offense. I did try to record this game before, and it wasn't going well for us, but the emulator froze at halftime, so hopefully that doesn't happen to us here as Dixon picks up an easy first down up the middle. And we're going to bring the blitz on this first down. They are looking to throw. Maybe Trevor Lawrence all the time in the world. He finds Dixon. This is going to be an illegal receiver, isn't it? He must have stepped out of bounds. Yeah, illegal touching. That was a beautiful one-handed catch, but it's going to be 5 yards and I think a loss of down as well. So 2nd and 15 for us. We've got them backed up to the 30 thanks to the penalty. The refs might be the best player in our defense this game. And there's a pick from Spillum. Nobody's going to be able to catch him, and we're going to be on the board first with a pick 6. Trevor Lawrence with the terribly mistimed or misread throw, and Alex Spillum is there. He takes it all the way to the house. 7-0 Coastal. And North Carolina holds off against Florida State, so that top 5 team getting their first win of the season. So the penalty puts Clemson into a spot where they're forced into the passing situation, and oh, they just went right over the top of me. Trevor Lawrence showing it no hesitation to continue throwing the ball. And man, we are getting a lot of lag here on the audio as we're there with Shelton, but he drops it. Oh, the user pick was there for us. We just couldn't quite get it. We're going to be bringing a lot of pressure, a lot of blitzes, but how big would it have been to get that pick? I'm totally fine with this so long as we get the tackle, and he gets the stiff arm. She's in the first down. Clemson is in the hurry up right now, maybe feeling a little bit of pressure. Good run from Dixon. Oh, he's still on his feet, stumbling down. Thankfully, he falls, but it is pretty clear at this point with all the hurry up that these guys are angry that they don't have the lead, and wow, they're trying to score as quick as possible. Oh my gosh. Unstoppable on the run. Back-to-back big ones, and it's a tie game. That's how we expect that to go. Well, our boy is back to return. We're going to be kicking ourselves a lot if, you know, we end up losing by 1 when we had that interception attempt, or the dropped pick, really. Diggs with a decent return gets us out to the 35. As our offense steps onto the field for the first time, we're going to be running the ball a lot. My dad told me he doesn't understand why I throw the ball at all in these videos, you know, which makes sense. We don't do too hot. So we're going to be relying on Reese White and trying to avoid throwing the ball as much as possible. McCall, maybe a dangerous spin move. I thought maybe if we spun to the right, we could get some more, but it's a first down nonetheless. And we will continue to run the ball. Normally here I would try to pass it, but hey, it's working pretty well so far. Another 4-yard carry there. And if our offensive line can get a decent pushes, they will bring some pressure, but likely picks up the first down. The tight end getting the big run. Yeah, I got to expect that they're going to be bringing a ton of pressure now as we have crossed the midfield point. And there we go. Reese White losing a yard. We're still running on 2nd 11, though. It was only a matter of time until that tackle came in. You know what? Actually, this is incredibly risky, but we're going to pass the ball. It looks like they want to bring some pressure. We'll get into the shotgun, and we will throw this one up. There's a man open. It's Bedgood. He's got a little bit of space. He's got us a 3rd and 2. Very manageable. We can definitely pick that up. The real question is, can we do it with a halfback dive? We're going to try. We have 2 attempts. This is 4-down territory, and it's going to be only touchdowns on this game. We're not kicking any field goals, but Reese is able to pick it up. Another 1st down. We're going to really make them think that we are one-dimensional, but hey, it's all for the best. White picking up a couple more there. Hey, this drive is going phenomenally so far. The only thing I'll say is I'm a little bit worried about a turnover, as I am calling a screen here. We're looking for the running back. We find White. He's got a blocker in front who picks up the block. That's a 1st down. I think that looked like maybe we just got inside the red zone as well at the 20-yard line. If we win this game, it will purely be because of decent play calling mixed with the occasional bit of good execution. And hey, we're averaging like 4 yards a carry. That's fantastic. Javon Hiley does have a one-on-one out there, but we will run this one up the middle. The offensive line is incredible. Reese White has the corner. He's inside the 10, and he's down for a 1st and goal at the 6 or 7 yard line. On top of all of this, we're keeping their defense out for a long time and burning the clock. And I think in a game like this, we need to have as short of a clock as possible. And McCall keeps it on the option and just waltzes his way into the end zone. 14-7 Chanticleers now. My one hope for the rest of this game is that we can just consistently score. If we can do that, we win this. This is going to be a handoff up the middle. We're there with Porter, but gosh, Dixon has a massive stiff arm on us. It seems like it's impossible to just bring him down on the 1st attempt. And he's got another 1st down. So this could just be a battle of running backs right now. We are blitzing on just about every play, which will eventually get back and you know, catch up to us, make things difficult. But hey, for the time being, we'll take it. I think if anything, on average, we don't bring enough pressure, so kind of make up for it in this game by bringing pressure on every play. Try to make Trevor Lawrence a little bit uncomfortable. This is a deep throw. Spillum was there. Oh, maybe a little bit of bad user from me, but Joseph Nada just goes up and gets it. I thought I had a chance to get that one. Instead, it's them inside the 25 now. Pressure coming on Trevor Lawrence, who throws it on the run. It's a beautiful throw to Justin Ross. Surprised he was in, but it's another 1st down. We've seen Trevor not making the best throws, as this will be a run that finally gets stopped pretty quickly. But I think we have a chance at another pick. 30 seconds left here in this 1st quarter. This is going to be a handoff. Shelton kind of got blocked. It's up to Mats to pull him down, and there's the touchdown run. Dixon just not wanting to go down on the day. Tie ball game once again. With 19 seconds left now in the quarter, Diggs is going to be back with a relatively returnable ball if the blocking is right. Just got to get past the 25 here. Oh, I love what I see. Diggs with a lot of room. He's going to be giving us great field position out to the 40-yard line. This is going to be a mistake. Please don't kill me when I throw a pick here. Throwing on the 1st play of the drive. Just kidding. No, we are throwing it. It's Mobley. Oh my gosh, with a quick 1st down. Let's get one more play off in this quarter. Looking for the wide receiver mid-screen, which should mean that it's a relatively easy throw. Fountain has it. And that's going to be almost another 1st down. Gosh, I thought I threw a pick, but hey, it works out for 9 yards. And we can come to the end of the quarter. Tie ball game, 14-all. And we're driving as well. So this is looking surprisingly in our favor. Grayson McCall is now 4 of 4 through the air on the day. But all I can really think about is, what are the odds that the game freezes at halftime again? I really hope it doesn't, because this is working so well for us. We've come into Death Valley here and quickly just kind of punch these guys in the mouth. That's a decent stop on Reese, but he still picks up a yard. I don't think they were expecting this at all. Hopefully, Grayson McCall really heating up right now. Hopefully, he's able to find his man. We're going over the middle, and White's, he had it, but couldn't hold on through the contact. 3rd and 9. This could be very, very dangerous, but we're going to the air. They're bringing pressure. Oh, man. Who's going to be open? Who's going to be open over the middle? There's Bedgood. Hold on to it. We're going for it on 4th down. We just need positive yards. 4th and 5. This has the potential to be our game now on the line. We're going to put White out of the backfield, snap the ball. They're bringing a lot of pressure. The running back is open. He holds on to it through the contact, and it's a 1st down for Coastal. I really am not enjoying passing the ball in this game. It is so scary. We're going to get back to the ground here with a handoff to Reese, who makes a great cut and picks up 6 yards. We're back inside the red zone. Even if we were to settle a field goal at this point now, we still, at least would have kept this defense out for a long time. How did Reese White just pick up 4 yards? The spin move turned into him stumbling backwards. And just like that, it's a 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line. We're going to keep it going. Let him continue to run. He's falling forward there for another 6. Oh, Clemson can't handle it. On 2nd and 4, Bedgood's going to come in motion for another jet sweep. Cutting upfield just to make sure we get yards, and it's a 3rd and 1 inside the 10. We've called in Shamari Jones here on this 3rd and 1. See if the fullback can get it done. Oh my God, he got obliterated. 4th and 2. That was a massive, massive tackle from Balin Spector. We have to pick this one up. Bedgood in motion. Hopefully for a decent block on 4th and 2. The option, we're handing it off to White, and he can't get there. Got a yard, got hit early, and he might be injured on that one, which is weird. I'm not really sure how it would happen, but we can't convert, and yeah, he's on the ground. Hopefully Reese White isn't too injured. The last thing that we need is for our star player in this game so far to go down, as they're going to actually step up and throw. It's a quick one to Ross, and he's got the quick 1st down as well. We'll see if we can keep this pressure up as much as possible. 1st and 10 now, expecting the run. It's not a handoff. We got to Trevor Lawrence and hit him, but he gets the throw off, and there's a broken tackle as Tim Carter picks up 12 yards. Gonna continue to keep this pressure. Expecting, I think, a lot of passing here as we're nearing halftime. Just over 2 minutes left. And Lawrence throws out, and we're able to knock Carter out of bounds quickly. Gain of 3 that time. We'll just continue to work this outside here. Rushing 5 now. 7 minutes, or sorry, 2nd and 7, 2:01 is what I was trying to say. We do stop Dixon there. 3rd down now. Having a hard time speaking, apparently. On 3rd down, can we get the stop? Not expecting a run. And it's not going to be. It's a sack! Right as he was letting go of it, we got to take the timeout. 4th and 11, we get the stop. And who else other than Sidney McRae would get that sack? The freshman is incredible. I just saw the injury, but I didn't see exactly what it was, so hopefully it's not too bad. A returnable ball for Diggs, but he muffs it and then picks it up and turns it into something. Oh man. What's happening right now? So Reese White is currently still out, and with 1:27, we got to go to the air here. Gonna be looking for easy throws, stuff like that gives us a quick 1st down. Isaiah Likely, beautiful. Hopefully we don't have to hand it off too much to Pinson. It looks like they're bringing pressure. They are. I'm releasing it. Javon Hiley just came down with that. The clock's moving, though. Got to get a play off soon. 1:07. They're bringing a ton of pressure. We're rolling outside the pocket. Grayson McCall can scramble. He's getting some blocks, and he's at the 15-yard line with 1:01 to go. Oh, this is so good. At this point, I would settle for the field goal because we get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. And I've gone into look. I thought the game was going to pop this up to tell us, but White is going to be out for 2 weeks. He's got back spasms. So the redshirt junior running back from Sandy Springs is done for this game and the next. And next week is at Auburn, where we will also need him. So we'll hope at this point that Pinson can help us. I'm looking for Fountain on this one. This is a tough timing throw. And there's the 1st and goal. Oh, this could be great. Dion Fountain with a nice catch. We're going to call on Pinson's name here. I think they are very stacked up on the line. This might not go well. It's definitely not going well. Loss of a yard. I got to take the 2nd timeout. The last time in this situation, the read option didn't work. I don't know if it's going to work this time either, but we're going to go for it on 2nd and goal. 52 seconds. McCall's keeping it. Can't get the spin move to work, and he'll lose some yardage, so now it's 3rd and goal. Again, the last thing that we want is to give up the ball right now. So we're just going to try to be safe on this one, and we're going to roll outside the pocket. And we're going to go for it. McCall has the gap, and he's in. 7-yard touchdown run. That's McCall's second of the day, right? And with 23 seconds left in the half, we take a 7-point lead. The defensive back was too preoccupied with maintaining his coverage that he really wasn't able to do enough there to pay attention to the quarterback. And ooh, that's a good kick return. Out basically to the 30. 19 seconds to go. All 3 timeouts for Clemson. We know that the passes are going to be coming here. So we've backed everybody off. We're in the cover 3. The question is, can we get the stop? They go over the middle. This is acceptable if we get the tackle. This is the first timeout for Clemson. And we're kind of into the 3 deep here now, so we just don't want to give up the touchdown. I'm fine giving up a field goal. 14 seconds left. Spillum. Oh, couldn't quite get to the ball. Joseph Nada gets it 18 yards on that one and gets out of bounds. 9 seconds to go. I think that this might be where they go for their Hail Mary. We'll see. On 9 seconds to go. No Hail Mary yet. They're in field goal range. They're taking the timeout. There could still be some magic here. Trevor Lawrence is now 9 of 11, I think, or 10 of 12. And with 5 seconds left, they're going to kick the field goal to go into the locker room with a deficit. No block. The kick is up. Oh, he just barely put that inside. We almost saw a bit of a donk off of the left upright, but it's 21-17. 2 seconds left. We could still score on the kick return. You never know. Diggs is back there ready. It is not really returnable, but we're going to try it anyways. You never know. Something magical could happen. It is Diggs after all, and no, that was just nothing doing. And we will go into the locker rooms. Oh no, Diggs might be injured now, but we'll go into the locker room with a lead, and that's as good as we could hope for, so long as the game doesn't freeze here. And hey, we made it. So at the half, we're looking pretty good. We just need to get through this second half. Even if it's a close game, I'm going to be fine with that. We do have some injuries, which are disappointing, but it is what it is. Diggs gets to go back to return again to kick off this second half, and this is with the lead. I'm bringing it out. You never know. May the miracle man work his magic, and you know, should have taken the touchback, but that gap was close to breaking free. Although Reese White is injured, we're going to try to stick with what we've had working for us. Pinson is now going to be getting a ton of handoffs, and Baden picks up 4 yards on the first attempt. I think we've done a decent amount to show that we can indeed bring some pressure. We'll bring Javon Hiley over for an extra little blocker on the edge there, and Pinson just right up the middle has the gap and the first down as well. Now, again, like I said, in a game like this, I want to shorten the game as much as possible. I want to take as much time off the clock on our drives. It's another benefit of doing all the running. So, you know, as few possessions as we allow Clemson to have is good, and as few as we have to convert is good as well. Pinson is doing fantastic. 4 carries now for 17 yards. We will now try the read option again on 2nd and 4. Gosh, big blitz from the safety, but he's not there, and McCall's got nothing but open space. Are they going to be able to catch him? It's a foot race. The 10, the 5, McCall for his 3rd rushing touchdown of the day. Goes 59 yards, and we're going to open up an 11-point lead over the Clemson Tigers in Death Valley. 4:37 left in the 3rd quarter. Defense comes back out onto the field after doing honestly a pretty solid job in the first half. The blitz doesn't do enough as they run up the middle. It's 2nd and 6. Again, all that we're really looking for right now is just slowing them down. Oh my gosh, what a terribly hard hit. We're bringing a big blitz up the middle on this 3rd down, seeing what we can do. They don't hand it off. It is a play action. Open over the middle is Ross, and he holds on to it for the first down. 23 yards and across midfield. Trevor Lawrence has 2 incompletions on the day. One of them was our pick 6. The other one was the dropped interception. So finding his guys very easily, and man, they're running well. Dixon is now up to 10 carries on the day and just under 100 yards. I think he's at 97, but that's going to help us out. From second and inches, they'll be backed up to second and 5 or 6 after the false start. One more stop could be all it takes. 3:40 in the quarter. They are going to run up the middle. Dixon well over 100 yards now. He picks up 12 more there. And at this point, I see zero reason not to just bring a ton of pressure on every play because it doesn't matter otherwise. We did get to Trevor on that play as he finds the running back on a quick pass. But just about any game that we come up against a 99 overall quarterback is going to be difficult. This one is going to be a handoff up the middle. We're there to stop it. Only a gain of 1, 3rd and 2. We have a chance to hold them to a field goal here. We are absolutely just selling out to stop the run up the middle on 3rd and 2. It is a handoff. We're there with Spillum in the backfield. We shot the gap. It's a loss of 5, and it's 4th and 7 for Clemson. They're going to come out with the field goal formation. I got to say, I don't know how I feel about this game because before the first attempt when I tried to record it, at halftime, we were getting slaughtered. In this second attempt that the game is giving me, we're doing so well. Diggs back again to return. Oh, it's beautiful. We've got a great lead, although the scoreboard's glitched and won't show it right now. And maybe a decent return could add to that. Yeah, at least it took a couple seconds off the clock. So it is an 8-point lead with 2.5 to go in the third quarter. I think we honestly might be burning clock this early. 3-yard run for Baden Pinson. And yeah, we're gonna try to get this to the fourth quarter. We have no reason to do otherwise. So why not just try to burn this clock? 3rd and 6, we probably will have to pass here, but let's keep this defense out on the field as long as we can. I know that we are in terrible field position, but this is likely going to be 4-down territory for us. A minute to go in the third quarter. They're bringing pressure outside the pocket. We have a man open. Bedgood, oh, he gets overthrown by Grayson on only his 2nd incompletion of the day. It's 4th and 6, but we're going to go for this. Oh, that hurts me that that wasn't complete. What can we do here on 4th down? Oh, shoot. I don't see it. I don't see it. McCall running. Throwing. Almost the arm punt. There's the turnover on downs. I didn't think I could scramble for it there. Had to go try something. Just doesn't quite work out. And this is a real shame because if Grayson just makes a better throw on that 2nd down or that 3rd down attempt, we are not even having this conversation and we still had the ball, but instead Clemson's got it and they're doing well. We'll continue to try to bring this pressure. This is absolutely going to Dixon, isn't it? No. They're going to throw. Spillum. Oh, just a little bit too slow. And just like that, they score. I imagine they'll go for 2 here to tie it up. We've come out in an interesting formation. They've got 5 wide on this one. We're not bringing any pressure. Somebody's going to get open. There it is. Dang it. Oh, all the time in the world for Lawrence to throw. Maybe we should have brought a massive blitz. It's all tied up just like that. Oh, that hurts so much. So much. We should have still been on the field driving, but it is what it is. Diggs with another chance at the return. He's getting some blocks. Gets enough of the corner to get us past the 30, and we'll take that field position every time against a team like Clemson. All right, we need another touchdown on this drive. We'll see if it can happen. We'll see if the running game is still there. It seems to have slowed down a little bit as maybe our offensive line is getting tired. And I've called the play here, but I don't like it, so we're just going to let the clock run out here on the third quarter. We'll head into the fourth with the ball, hoping to do something. We need a miracle, but you never know. Clemson has activated the clutch skill. We're just going to hope for the best here on a little rollout. And, oh gosh, we have guys open. I just got to get rid of it, though. Can't take the sack. I think my square was there for a little bit, but now it's 3rd and long. All righty. Need to get a good pass here. I know who I'm looking for. The question is if it'll be enough. Javon Hiley. Will he get open? He's got the separation. He's got the catch. And he's got us across midfield. 23 yards to Javon. Not really sure what the coverage is doing there. That's just a bad move from the safety. And we stay alive on the game. Absolutely, we are in 4-down territory for the rest of this drive. maybe for the rest of the game. We're going to try our run here to Pinson as McFarland comes in motion. The running game is slowed down a lot here in this half, and it continues to be slow. You know, how much of that is the fact that we've lost our starting running back? No gain on the play, gives us a 2nd and 10. The safety's going to come up here. Looks like they're bringing a big blitz. We're still going to run the read option. And it's a handoff to Pinson, who only gets 2. Dang. It's another 3rd and long. Again, we're looking for Fountain or Hiley. We'll see how they play this. I don't like either of those options. Can McCall scramble? He's going to pick up positive yardage, but not enough for the first down, and we got to go for it here on 4th and 5. I do not at all feel confident here. The crowd is roaring here in Death Valley, and we're going to scramble for this. They've let us pick it up. They're not going to do anything to McCall, and he's going to get it. Oh, man, that's a shame that they're just letting him scramble like that. 8 carries for 112 yards now. I got to say, if you're a Clemson fan, you're awfully worried. We're down now at the 27-yard line. There's the handoff to Pinson, who finds a little crease, somehow sneaks through it, and almost picks up the whole first down on that. We'll go back into the conservative tempo as this is a close game. 309 to 307 total yards for each team. There's enough of a gap for the first down, a little bit more for Pinson. And we will let this clock continue to burn as much as possible. One more first down that we can gain here inside the red zone. The blocking is fantastic. Pinson picks up another massive run on first down. It's 2nd and 4. We're going to continue to ride the hot hand of, or the hot legs, I guess, of McCall. Another read option. He's keeping this one. There's a lot of space, and McCall picks up the 1st and goal. At this point, with the clock burning down, there's nothing I'm going to do other than just run it up the middle here. If we have to settle for a field goal, I just might. Taking every second off the clock that's possible. Pinson goes into the end zone. You know, I wish that he was stopped just shy of the goal line there. But I can't deny I am happy to take the lead. It's a touchdown. 7 points with 1:34 to go in the game. It is now up to the defense to avoid overtime. Clemson going to be throwing a ton on this drive. All we need to do is hold them. The clock is running right now, so that's massive, but they have all their timeouts. And we're going to be bringing at least a little bit of a blitz on all of these plays. That's a terribly dangerous throw. It was out of bounds. 3rd and 3 now. Massive 3rd down now. We're going to be bringing the pressure. And I think that this game right now proves that no matter who our opponent is, we're just going to have a close game. They're going deep. They've got a man wide open. It's Ross. He's got the 50-yard catch and a first down with 1:10 to play. Lawrence just absolutely burned us deep. They haven't had to use a timeout at all. And they're bringing a man in motion. Do we see a run? Yeah, they're comfortable with the clock now, which is great because we tackle them. The clock's going to be burning. As we go under a minute, they will take their first timeout. If they manage to pick up another first down, I think that we might start taking our timeouts to save as much clock as possible for our own drive. And there it is. There's the 1st and goal. They take their 2nd with 56 to go. Trevor Lawrence is 19 of 22 on this game. So we're going to look to shoot this gap on 1st and goal. The pressure wasn't able to get there. No first down yet. We're going to take the timeout. I can't expect to get a stop on this drive. Yeah, especially quarterback keeper for Trevor Lawrence. So it's a tie game. We have plenty of time, 48 seconds, 2 timeouts. Can we get into field goal range? I would prefer not to go to overtime. Diggs with another non-returnable ball. That's a waste of time to bring that out. So we have 75 yards to go. 48 seconds and 2 timeouts. Can we get this done? The one thing about this drive is that we need to be incredibly safe with the football. We cannot afford a turnover, especially this deep in our own territory, but we can't afford... Ooh, McCall kind of screwing that up. I'm going to take the first time out. Their safeties are not playing deep at all. All it's going to take is one blown assignment. That could have been it. Javon Hiley. Oh, I saw him streaking. It's 3rd and 8. I got to make sure we don't give them enough time to win. This could be for all the marbles. They are not really bringing any pressure. Over the middle, can we find Likely? No. Oh, no. I just lost us the game. 32 seconds. They're basically in field goal range after that interception. Oh, it would have been better to punt it, but I hate to see it like that.
I don't think there's a whole lot we can do here. I'm going to try to use McRae at the defensive end. See if we can do something. Lawrence going deep into the end zone. Bush is there, and he drops the pick. Derek, you have to hold on to that, my guy. You have to hold on to that. I don't think we will ever get an opportunity that good in the rest of this game. 2nd and 10 now. Trevor Lawrence only his 4th incompletion of the day. We're bringing pressure with McRae. We got to him. He's going deep, and there's not the touchdown. Oh, he went right back to the same guy on the same route, and it works perfectly. We now have 22 seconds in a timeout to go the length of the field and score. This is a returnable ball for Diggs, though. I know it's potentially wasting a ton of our clock, and yeah, it wasted a frick ton of it. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, it's 4 verts time. There's nothing else that we can do on this one other than hope and pray for a miracle. Throwing this one up. Bedgood can't come down with it. 13 seconds now. We basically need back-to-back massive plays here to have a chance. And I don't know if we have the arm. Hiley had a massive step on his man. Grayson just freaking missed him. 8 seconds now. That is so inexcusable now, especially for a guy who the game says is on fire. It's 3rd and 10. We got to throw up a bomb and hope for the best. 5-4. Hiley can't come down with it. Game over. Oh my gosh. There's a couple of throws that Grayson has just royally screwed up to put us in bad positions, including when we were in the position to throw the pick. 1 second left. Down 7. Clemson's going to hold on to win at home. This is the most disappointing loss that we've had so far. We absolutely could have had the upset over the top 10 Clemson. An in-state opponent. We just couldn't get it done. Oh, that hurts so much. Dropped interception from Derek Bush in the end zone with 20 seconds to go in a tie game. To then get beat immediately the play after. Oh, that's gonna haunt me for a long time. I 100% thought that we were gonna win that one. Grayson McCall had such a great game passing until the very end. A couple of misses on open targets. And then, some tough interceptions that, you could blame me more than him. But there were spots where we were being forced to throw. Otherwise, it was going to be a turnover on downs anyways. So, just disappointing. 42-35 should have been a win. We fall to 2-1 on the season. Hopefully we can bounce back against Auburn, but not having our starting running back, both for the second half of this Clemson game and for this whole Auburn game, is going to be very, very difficult. But we can advance the week here. We'll see what Auburn's ranked. We'll see maybe if some other teams in the top 10 or the top 25 took some losses. Hey, well, at least Nick Cannon, the 70 overall right guard, is ready to visit. Auburn is now 2-0. Who have they played so far? Obviously, they weren't able to lose. A close game against 1-1 Kansas. No, that's us. They beat an 0-2 Mizzou pretty handily and a 1-2 Mississippi State pretty handily. Honestly, I don't know if I think Auburn's going to be a harder game than that Clemson one. All right, around the country, anything crazy happening? It doesn't really look like it. I think maybe one team. Georgia. Yeah, Georgia loses to a now number 9 South Carolina. So they will drop all the way to number 12 and take their first loss of the season. Oklahoma State is 0-1, and they just are kind of chilling there. 3 weeks into the season, 1 game played, not much going on there. Cal lost to USC in overtime. And let's see, Florida State loses to number 4 North Carolina. That's their first loss of the season. And Nebraska, Cincinnati, and Tennessee also all fell last week. And this week, I think that we see some stuff. 24 versus 5 are playing. 9 and 11 are playing. So, us playing number 10. There's a chance that something, crazy happens. But I gotta say, I'm not sure I like our odds, even though Auburn is only a 95 compared to Clemson's 99 overall. But unfortunately, I think that that's gonna have to do it for us this episode. I said, I think last episode or 2 ago that we were gonna get back to kind of a regular upload schedule, but the holidays have just been so chaotic, and some issues with recording have slowed me down, so I can't promise anything right now, but I'm thinking as the new year starts that we should be back on schedule. We've crossed the 400 subscriber mark, so that's incredible. Thank you guys for that. If you're not subscribed, feel free to hit that button down below. It helps out quite a bit. It's free, and at the end of the day, if you don't enjoy the content, in a couple of months, in a couple of years, you can always hit the unsubscribe button. And then feel free to follow us on Twitter, join our Discord, head on over to twitch.tv/goonmaster, give us a follow there. Maybe if you got a Twitch Prime sub, you hit us with that. I'm just kidding. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. It means a ton. Hopefully we can avenge our loss, take out the other Tigers against Auburn in the next episode, but as it stands, thanks again for watching. My name is Goonmaster. You guys are the TO Boys, and wherever you are, have a good night or have a good morning, and we'll see you later. Adios.